An interesting discussion has came up recently in the media. And before I give my take on this, let me preface this by saying I do not in any way support violence against or hate the LGBTQ community in any type of fashion. I have cousins, aunts, and other various family members who identify under this particular umbrella. Now that that's out of the way, the topic at hand, trans swimmer Lia Thomas has been receiving criticism for being an underachiever as a man in the sport of swimming and by choosing to identify as a woman. Now, in return, he is now dominating the sport, going on to win the NCAA swimming championship, and many feel that Thomas has an advantage. Now, this is nothing new. I can remember a few years back seeing a segment on middle-aged suburban white girls going in. And when I mean going in, I really mean blanking. Now, they were going on to say how it's not fair, how they didn't stand a chance in track and field versus this one particular trans athlete. And I forget which state it was exactly, but of course you can Google this, and it's been a touchy issue, and many believe that they, or this small segment of people, are the only ones who are able to voice a legitimate opinion on the subject. Now, this is mainly due to the fact that in an alarming trend, that's just happened as, recent. If you don't recognize or if you speak against someone identifying with whatever they choose, then you are discriminating and bashing. Now, if you Google trans women in sports or trans women in track, there are countless articles that will populate, and you can research and formulate your own opinion on the matter. Now, however, when I saw this, and you guys know me by now, it instantly reminded me of an old movie. And if you're in this age bracket, then you probably know it. It's called Joanna Man. And, in this particular film, a player got suspended from the NBA for his antics. So he decided to pose and identify as a woman just so he could get his money and give all of these women certified buckets, so to speak, with no remorse whatsoever. I think he won MVP in there till he got discovered. But it's a cool little movie with Vivica Fox in it, so I would definitely check it out. But getting back on topic, I do believe this to be an interesting dichotomy in the whole LGBTQ and feminist movement, because it states that there are no roles. Everyone can do everything. Masculinity, femininity should all be embraced in one ball, so to speak, and sexual freedom and identity should be embraced in totality. Now, so if you're a cat, today you should be respected and referred to as a cat. If you are a man and you identify as a woman, regardless if you have a beard, muscles, and a penis, society is out of line for not acknowledging you as a woman. Circumstances like the one that we are presented with now, this seeks to poke holes in their argument. And, it almost puts the seemingly always unified factions against one another, and it really is turned into a rather interesting power struggle. And just from looking at the narrative that the media is rolling out, it does appear as if the stronger side has already prevailed, handily at that, and it looks to only continue. Now, well, that's moving forward, so to speak. It definitely looks to continue, but it is, to go back to the question, is it fair, to women to have trans women competing in sports with them? I simply consider it a casualty of war. Anytime you're pushing an ideology or pushing a line in general, you have to take whatever comes along with that. And you have to weigh the cost before the movement actually gains its full head of steam. So, of course, what am I saying in all of this? If I had to put it in simplicity or in layman's terms, if you choose to align yourself with the inconsistent message that the LGBTQ/feminist community is pushing, then you have to stand on this in totality. even if it means turning women's athletics into just another league for Joanna Man to come and dominate. But with that, definitely don't beat me up. Like I said, I got love for everybody. I just posed the topic, and gave my take on it. But, with that being said, definitely feel free to comment and subscribe and let me know what you think. I might be tripping on this, so definitely let me know. But until next time, definitely be blessed.